So it's me, your boy Iki Samson. Good morning to all my amazing choosing one. I don't know how to appreciate. We are now stepping into a new month. Listen, listen. You need to understand one thing. The truth is this: a lot of people have been waiting to hear bad news, and even in this new month that we are just stepping, but God really shocked them. That is why many of them are wondering how you totally overcome all they did. It really shocked them because you still enter into a new month of celebration. Listen to me, October is a month to jubilate and celebrate. Yes, you may not achieve everything in September to January. Or from January to September, maybe things have not been going well the way you expected it. But in this October, the God of our ancestors, the God of Abraham, Jacob, Moses, Aaron, Queen Esther, that the same God that favored them will shock your enemy. Listen, the truth is this: when men sleep, the enemy so ties. When men sleep, the enemy plot evil. When men sleep, the enemy do one thing to another in order for them to make sure they cause you to go some difficult time, to experience some hard time. But the truth is this: when God speak once, twice have we heard. When we speak, he said God has spoken once, but twice we heard it. That means no matter what they do, God is still speaking. He's still speaking what? Prosperity and liberty. That is why a lot of your haters who truly secretly hate you, acting friendly with you, are automatically shocked how you suddenly survive everything that they have set before you. Listen, the arrow that fly by the day, not the one that shooted by the night. Before God make that decree that the arrow that fly by the day, not the one that shooted, it will not come near you. That means the enemies are working day after day, night after night, if afternoon after afternoon, just to make sure they break you down or they put you down. But the Bible says, who is that do that speak, and it shall come to pass when the Lord our God have not commanded? The truth is this: they are working every day just to make sure they put tears in you, in your soul and spirit, just to make sure they see tears of frustration. But despite of everything they did, here you are, bro. Let's be real. Despite of all the evil that they did, here we are. Despite of all the evil manipulation, despite of all the evil enchantment, despite of all the evil plot, hatred, envy, jealous, gossip, hate, malice they have towards us, here we still are in October to celebrate. It will shock them, believe me. A lot of people are truly shocked because at this early morning now, they have not heard anything like something happened. They have not heard anything like something is not all right within you. Things are not all right within you. They have not heard nothing like that, and that really frustrates them. Believe me, that really frustrates a lot of people, because many people whom you think that they love you, they do this, they do that, many of them are expecting every day to hear bad news from you, and now you are still entering. You still join the war to celebrate October. It's something so too big, because all their expectation towards you is that maybe before October they will hear bad news, and they keep hearing good news. And September, January passed, nothing happened. February passed, nothing happened. March passed, nothing happened. April passed. June, July passed. August, September. And now you enter October to celebrate. Let's be real. After all this, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, all these things pass. You enter August and you enter September and nothing happened. And now you jump speedily to enter October to remember October to celebrate, October to obtain, October to occupy, October to succeed. That is why a lot of people hate you, because they know what October carry. That if January failed you, October will not fail you. If February failed you, October will not fail you. If April failed you, October will not fail you. If May failed you, October will not fail you. If March failed you, October will not fail you. If June failed you, October will not fail you. If July failed you, October will not fail you. If August failed you, October will not fail you. If September which you have left behind failed you, that October will carry double deck blessing upon you in coming. That is why they keep watching you, because they know that the moment you step 1st of October, double deck of blessing is ahead of you. That is why, believe me, many of them are already crying, sharing tears, because the moment Haman hear the break news of Esther, that Esther suddenly overnight obtained favor from king, that is when Haman was frustrated. That led him to follow Esther to the room, and he did not do nothing. But just because God cannot be mocked, just because God cannot change, just because the will of the Father is greater than the will of man, just because when God is about to bless a man, he can kill a man. Believe me, when God is about to bless any man, he can bring down any man. This is just how God works. When God is about to bless you, and there are people who are anointed before you, or who are higher before you, God can break them, destroy them to the ground, to become dust and lift you up. That is what happened in the life of King Saul. King Saul was so envy of David, because Israel were shouting, David keep 10,000, Saul keep 1,000. Instead of King Saul to say, oh, this is the will of God, this is the doing of the Lord, that the anointing that David bear, that is the same anointing that I bear, that the grew one, the new one, the young one will be greater than the others. But just Saul did not think this way. Envy entered him, and that led him to become nothing. From king to become what? Kingless. So you get what I'm saying? So the truth is this: God can do what? Kill anyone in order to do what? To cleanse anyone. Believe me, when the wrath of God fall upon what? Jezebel, she was just because the covenant of God respect no man. The anointing of God respect no man. The anger of God respect no man. It have no respect on no man. So my brothers and sisters, many people have been expecting to hear bad news in this October, but God delivered us. That's why the Bible said the Lord delivered us from what? From the wicked one, from the forces of darkness. He delivered us from our enemy, because he is the Lord that doeth that men may fear him. My brothers and sisters, believe me, a lot of people are frustrated today because you are still alive today. A lot of people are dumbfounded today because they never hear bad news from you. You know what I'm saying? So remain blessed. May God bless you. And if you have not subscribed, please kindly subscribe and thumbs up with the bell, that anytime your little boy upload, you will be the first to see it. I love you. Now keep loving you.